You know, Trump says, President-elect is saying that he's basically giving over the business to his sons. And a lot of people are saying that's not enough when you're running a government. You need to do more. But do you really think the average American cares about his business dealings, or do they care more about their pocketbook and what he's going to do for them?
Well, first off, what he should have done is probably put it in a blind trust, and then we wouldn't have to worry about it and nobody would have an issue. He didn't do that. Anybody can form a trust. However, Donald Trump asserted his authoritarian personality along with his attorney, and I think they pretty well got past this. They basically said the kids are going to run the business, we'll set up a trust, and we're not going to have any conflicts, and everything's going to be great.
But why can't people just take him for at his word sometimes and say, well, you're saying that you're not going to have any dealings with the company, the kids are going to.
Right.
Can we trust him on that?
Well, we don't know. I mean, it does present issues. However, I think he did a pretty good job of getting past it, because most people, to answer your question, Corey, is that they care about their pocketbook and what's going to happen to them. So whatever happens with the Trump organization will be in second place.
Okay, now let's move on to Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act. You know, he's saying they're going to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act. This is one of the biggest things on the campaign trail for him. You're saying this is basically going to be a make or break issue for him because so many people are looking for him to repeal and replace it.
Well, this is a big deal because it's very hard to do health care. It's a lot harder than a lot of the politicians say it is, okay? So with Trump, he didn't answer the question. He was asked the one question: will people be covered? Everybody who's covered now, will they still be covered? Didn't answer it. However, I think for this press conference, he did very well because he said it's going to be great. We're going to repeal and replace very soon. We're going to do it at the same time. It made sense. He didn't have any substance at all. But for him, I thought he presented it quite well for the news conference.
Okay, well, let's move on to now, you know, the cabinet picks. A lot of people are, you know, commenting on his picks. But a lot of people are saying, hey, they could be pretty good because most of them, a lot of them ran large corporations, and that is what we need in Washington.
Well, for example, Tillerson for Secretary of State, okay? I think he did a good job, Trump, when he said that this guy knows people in many different countries as a private citizen. This is an advantage. He's not a politician. He doesn't come from the political spectrum. This is a pretty good deal. I think Trump made a lot of sense when he said that. I think he'll be confirmed, and I think he might actually do a good job.
All right, we'll just have to wait and see, too. Yeah. So finally, let's move to that press conference. You say Trump really tapped into a lot of anger here. Yeah. A lot of people, you know, view the media as, you know, the not-so-nice guys right now. Did Trump have anything to do with that?
Well, I think that what Trump did during the press conference is assert himself again as the authoritarian personality. He's going to smack down and put down anybody who's in his way. He set the stage for the future in this press conference. It's going to be tough. He's going to be the boss. He's in charge. Some people like that. We're going to have to see based on policy, because the next time around it's going to be on policy.